Sport on Barton FM is sponsored by Easy Buy.
Joined as usual by Dean Cressey, the assistant manager of Walkington and resident of Barton. And you're after a reaction after defeat against Barton Reserves, and it sounds as if you certainly got it last Saturday.
Yeah, for sure. I think you certainly just got a reaction from me, Richard, as well, making me rush out the shower to do the press. So thank you for that. But no, to be fair, the guys were magnificent, and as I say, we talked to death last week, didn't we? The performance at Barton, but we asked for a reaction and we got one, and it was an excellent performance. And to be fair, when you're 1-0 up, 2-0 up, and 3-1 up, you probably really should do enough to have won the game. But unfortunately, I have to be careful what I say. I'll get myself into trouble. But I think it's fair to say the game was certainly influenced by the referee. At 2-0 up, a penalty for handball in the box, which I don't think anybody in the ground thought it was. Then, they got another penalty, which again, someone, shot from 5 yards away and it's hit somebody. And then, to be fair, the referee even, influenced the equaliser with 4 minutes to go, where, rightly one of our guys is sin bin for dissent, which we'll deal with internally. But we were starting the watch on the bench, and he was off for 15 minutes and it should have been 10. So, disappointed, and we have to be careful what we say, don't we? But, I thought as a group, as a management team, we did enough to win the game and win the game comfortably against, in fairness, another one of the teams who are going to be there or thereabouts. And, the worrying thing is it's another, conversation, 3 Saturdays gone now and we haven't won a game. And, I think we've probably done enough, certainly in 2 of the 3 games, to have more than 1 point out of 9. But, at the end of the day, I think all you can do is take one game at a time. We asked for a reaction after the Barton game, and we certainly got one. And, it was about, setting our stall out, new starts, new beginnings. And to be fair, the guys have put their marker down now. And, unfortunately, after last week, we'd love to have a game this Saturday, but, we haven't. So, luckily for me, our next opponent, South Cave, are away at Marsh Lane on Saturday. So I'm sure I'll be spotted in the main stand somewhere on Saturday, making a few notes probably.
Yeah, there must be a pretty good side, South Cave. I saw they'd beaten Beverley Town 4-1 earlier in the season. That's a heck of a...
Yeah, it's, to be honest, you'll probably think I'm fibbing, but I don't tend to look at the results too much, to be honest. I think sometimes the results in the Humber Prem are that erratic, that it's difficult to predict. And, for sure, South Cave are going to be there or thereabouts come the end of the season. But I still believe, that any given day, anybody can beat anybody in this division. So, I think, what you have to do is, while being respectful, and we'll certainly be respectful on Saturday. As I say, circumstances mean, which is very unusual at this level, that you can go watch your opponents before you play them next Saturday. So we'd be foolish, particularly with me being Barton based, not to go do that, wouldn't we? But at the end of the day, I think it's about what we do as a group and, as a management team. And, if we keep moving in the direction that we set ourselves on Saturday, I'm absolutely sure we'll be fine. And hopefully, it won't be too long before, we're discussing a victory. And, that's the worrying thing. As I say, we're 3 in now and we haven't won one. And I think sometimes, winning becomes a habit, but not winning becomes a habit too. And, I think on Saturday, my only criticism of the players would be, and it's a real small one, really. Bear in mind, we're playing, the last stages of the game with 10 because one of our guys is rightfully sin-binned. My only criticism would be we probably dropped a little bit too deep. But, you know, everyone says that, but it's natural, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
10 minutes to get
Yeah.
in, see it at all levels. And, you know, no matter how many times you scream from the side, get up the pitch, they just seem to get deeper and deeper. But, you know, I think it was important, and, you know, I keep emphasising that after the Barton game there was a reaction, and we got a reaction, and you know, we're training again tonight, so, you know, it's important that we, you know, keep moving forward. You know, the positivity in the camp's good. As I say, we've got a week off this Saturday, and then obviously, you know, it'll be another massive game at what potentially could be league leaders South Cave, but we'll embrace that. And as I say, you know, we think we can beat anybody on any given day. But we've already proved we can lose to anybody on any given day as well. So, you know, it's important that we keep getting stuck into the players. And, you know, as I say now, you know, we've got a new benchmark based on last Saturday, and we shouldn't kid ourselves. We're still and Willoughby going to be there or thereabouts. So, you know, hopefully that stands us in good stead for the, you know, next few weeks to come.
So were both penalties with a handball?
Yeah, certainly the first one. You know, and
This new silly interpretation we've got throughout football of anything that seems to hit a hand, they're giving penalties for. I mean, it's happening in the Premier League, isn't it? It's a shame if it's dropping down to non-league as well.
You know, I think just to describe the incident for you, there was about 4 minutes to go to half time, so that's frustrating as well because we'd have gone in 2-0 up. And, you know, the ball's played over the top. We've got caught out a little bit, bit of a chase between the centre half and the striker, and the ball bounces on what's a wet turf. It's pouring down with rain. You know, the defender's arms by his side, and he hits it, and he gives a penalty. And to be fair, well, we could be. He was certainly under no illusions what my thoughts were, as you can expect. But I think, you know, I think certainly the first one. I think even the guys from West Ella and Willoughby were, you know, a bit shocked, to be honest. But then, to be fair to the guys, you know, we got them in at half time and we got them settled down, and, you know, we went 3-1 up with about 20 minutes to go, and, you know, maybe, you know, we should have been a little bit more streetwise and saw the game out. You know, the second penalty, to answer your question, you know, there's a shot probably from, you know, edge of the box. The defender's just inside the box, maybe 4 or 5 yards away, and the guy's drilled it. What's he supposed to do? He's not flung himself at it or anything. So it, you know, it's disappointing, and, you know, at the end of the day, we think we did enough to win a game of football. And, you know, I think at Humber Prem level, if you score 3 times, you should win a game of football. But it's not as if, you know, it's not as if we've been carved open or anything like that. You know, it says its own story. You know, we conceded 2 penalties. And as I say, unfortunately, I think that's now, you know, 3 penalties conceded in 3 games, because we conceded 1 in the dying minutes at Beverley to, you know, rob us of a point. So, you know, we've maybe just got to be, you know, a little bit more mindful of our decision making in and around the box, and, you know, not give, you know, people an opportunity to award them, really. And it, you know, it maybe sounds a bit sour grapes, and, you know, I, you know, spoke to the referee after, and, you know, we can't have games without referees, and it's just frustrating. It's frustrating, and you know, we, as I say, we thought we were on, you know, the wrong end of, you know, a couple of bad decisions, to be honest.